Well, hello everyone. Welcome. If you're wondering why I'm making this video in the middle of what would have been a marathon, it's because basically today we spent the majority of today playing bad games or worst games ever. We played games like ET on the Atari, Action 52 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, Skull Island Rise of Kong, Lord of the Rings Gollum, just to name a few. We played more than that too. And we basically have now done that since around like 12:30, 1 p.m. It's now 8 p.m. And you get to the point where it's kind of like, we did a lot. And is it really worth it? There's a few more we could have done that we were talking about, but is it really worth it to keep going and play even more? It's like, yeah, probably not. I'm trying to get bored of it too. So now all I want to just kind of do is just have a nice chill night with the audience that's here. Just hang out. We'll do some open Q&A. Uh, we're in a position where we can do some drinking tonight because this is a marathon. And the way that I run my marathons is that every $100 to support that I raise, I take a shot. So far I've had 4 shots, but the problem is I've had 4 shots over the course of like 7, 8 hours of streaming. So I'm totally sober. All right. I made a deal with my audience that if they give me the $500 of support, that's the next shot. I'll take one. And then I would reduce it down to only $50 of support for another shot and so on and so forth for the rest of the night to see if I can, not only get some extra support at the end, but also get a little buzz. I would love to get a little buzz and hang out with you guys. I mean, we're going to do open Q&A. You guys probably want to get me buzzed for silly Q&A, don't you? So there you go. So that's what we're doing. We're going to see what people want to talk about tonight and go from there. But overall, it's been a fun marathon. It's been a chill one. The only bummer today, I opted to take the air conditioner out of my window. I actually had taken it out of the rest of my windows a day or two ago because our temperatures here in Washington State where I live have dipped a lot and gotten down to like reasonable proportions. It's fall now. Today it decides to be full on sun outside, beating on my wall. My office was 90 degrees all day. Right now my office is 86. It is black outside because it's 8 o'clock. It's black night outside, but it's 86 degrees in my office. So I've got both of my fans, my ceiling fan and my tower fan on full blast. I got the window wide open. I'm trying to cool down the office. That was the one thing that I did not like today. It was very frustrating. But outside of that, I did enjoy the marathon. Some of the games just weren't as bad as anyone made them out to be. I think that people tend to exaggerate for viral views on YouTube because they're a bunch of disingenuous shitbags who just want free views to say something's bad. Pretty stupid. But outside of that, I think today's marathon went pretty good. So let's see what people want to talk about. First off, just got a contribution, $2. Let's see who it's from. If it loads. Have I ever seen a scene if It's Only Sunny in Philadelphia? I don't even have to read the rest. I've never seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Not once. Nope. So I don't know anything about the show and I wouldn't understand any references. But thanks for $2. Okay. Mozzie says, I will match anyone's $5 donation if they donate right now within the next minute. So if someone does $5, Mozzie will match that, guys. We're currently up to 435 in support. We're only 15 away from another goal to get us near the next DSP tries it. Let's go. Who's going to do a $5 contribution and Mozzie will match it? I don't know what Code Violet is. Never heard of it. So I guess the answer is no, I'm not interested in it because I don't know what it is. Would I ever do a retro night like the Switch online games? Sure. If people ever wanted a retro marathon or a retro night, I'm down for that. The thing is, for example, the Switch, when it first came out with its like SNES and NES libraries, I did play some of those games. Like I played a little bit of Super Metroid. We actually did a marathon of the classic Castlevanias at one point. So we've done some of those. But I'd be down for that. If people actually wanted like a retro marathon, yeah, I would do it. I love retro games. You guys know that. I believe they have Ninja Gaiden on there, right? And Ninja Gaiden to this day is the one game that I have never gone back and beaten. I never beat it as a kid. I played it again early on as a YouTuber, and I couldn't beat it. I still haven't beaten Ninja Gaiden 1 on NES. I would like to do that someday. All right, Red Eyes Black Dragon just did a $5 super chat and says you should watch It's Always Sunny. How many seasons? Isn't it like 1 million seasons now? Maybe it would be something I would go watch eventually, but I don't know. I always feel like if there's a show that has a ton of seasons and I didn't watch any of them when the show was like new or pertinent, I kind of feel like I'm so backlogged that there's no point. Grande Dio says play A Link to the Past again. It's a game that you're passionate about. True. But I think I've already done a few, right? How many playthroughs of Link to the Past have I done over the year? Let's see. I played on 2022 on the Switch. I also played it, emulated, in 2013. So I've already done 2 full playthroughs of it on DSP Gaming. So I don't know if I would play it again. But the game is great. I love it. I love Link to the Past. There you go. Mozzie, that's your call. He says, does that count? It was more than 2 minutes. That's you. You're the one who made the challenge. So, yeah, I mean, feel free to match that person or not. It's your prerogative. I mean, we are literally $10 away from a goal. Code Violet is a horror game with dinosaurs. Oh, really? Is that the one that I wish listed? There's that game, No, I'm Not a Human, finally came out. I think that's supposed to be a horror game. I think that just came out. I'm still waiting on Tenebrous Somnia. That one didn't come out yet. No, I listed Claude and Ferocious, but I did not look at this other one that you're talking about. What's it called again? Code Violet? That's not it. That's a music game. I don't know what you mean. Code Violet is not on Steam. It's not listed. Are you sure that's its name? No, Oompa Loompa never reappeared. Remember months and months ago, Oompa Loompa made that challenge on a fighting game stream, and then I did it, and they disappeared, never came back. Yep. So Oompa Loompa probably will never come back. It's all good. What are you going to do? Diamond and Pearl? How the hell would I play Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Is that even available? Code Violet is going to be on PSN December 11th. Oh. If it's only PSN, that's why I'm not seeing it on Steam, obviously. Yes, I may play Hades too. We have to see how this week goes. But I am very interested in Hades 2 because I played it, a year and a half ago and I loved it when it was early access. So I'd be down to play it, possibly even as soon as this week to put it into the rotation. We'll have to see. It says here, Code Violet is set to release December 12th, 2025 on PS5. It was originally supposed to come out in November, but got delayed because they didn't want to compete with Black Ops 7, which comes out that same time. There you go. We played Tales of Symphonia, but it was a remaster on PS3. No one liked it, so I stopped playing it. You're saying it's remastered again, so it has a second remaster, huh? Well, I'm probably not going to be playing the second remaster. No one liked the first one. Now, I told you, my arm is still screwed up. Last week, I've been working out now for months. Okay, I have been. You guys didn't know because I didn't tell you, and I wasn't wearing short sleeve shirts, so you couldn't see that, I'd actually put on muscle mass or whatever. And it was sometime last week, and I think it was when I went to the garbage dump, I must have hyperextended my right arm because basically what happened was all of a sudden I couldn't put my arm all the way out straight anymore, and I also couldn't bend it all the way back anymore. Like it would stop, and it would hurt. And even right now, it's been a few days that I'm not working out to get the arm to recuperate, and it still is messed up like a little bit. Like it's not as bad as it was, but it still kind of hurts. So I definitely must have overexerted it, overpulled it when I was doing the stupid giant bags of trash and throwing them into the ditch at the dump. So yeah, very annoying, and it hurts because I want to get back into working out, but I'm trying to give it time. I do. I don't want to hurt it again. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it isn't a serious issue. I don't think it is. Well, Demazia to $5 says, I'm going to match that super chat. Shout out to King Michael and yesterday's DoorDash delivery driver. God bless him. Oh, yeah. The guy who didn't speak English, didn't use the GPS that the company he's working for gives him to deliver that has all the instructions on how to deliver the food. And he has no idea what I'm talking about when I tell him how to do it. Complete idiot. Bruises under my wrists. There are no bruises under my wrists, dude. You're an idiot. There's no bruises anywhere on my body. What are you talking about, idiot? Oh, what are those IV ports? Are you taking drugs? Yes. You see all the IV lines on my arms? Yes, because I totally would want to expose my open arms to all of you on a stream if I was on drugs, right? What a fucking idiot. Oh, eyes burning. My eye's burning now because my window's open. I got my fan on big blast and blasting in my eye. Now it's making my eye water. Damn it. I just want it to cool down and not have the sun all afternoon because if it does, then I'll be fine. Any day that it'll be cloudy or rainy out there, which is coming. Actually, it's coming within like 2 days, I think, from what it said. It's gonna be perfect weather for streaming. This is the best time of the year is coming for being in here making content. Perfect. Tomorrow, 74 degrees, partly cloudy, so it's probably gonna be just like today. So tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to wear another t-shirt like this so I don't overheat. Because that's why I did this today, because I knew it was gonna be warmer in here. But then the next week, rain every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain every day. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes, that makes me excited. Bring the fall rain so I can have nice, cool streaming temperatures. I'm playing Tormented Souls 2. Yes, I am. Yes, Chronos is about to complete. We only need one more stream and Chronos is done. Then the daytime streams are going to be focused on Sonic Racing and Silksong. And then we're going to have night streams of American Truck Sim. And we're going to finish Chronos and Silent Hill. And then we're going to see later this week what time we have. Like, do we want to start Hades 2? Do we want to start Super Mario Odyssey 2? Do we actually want to take a huge chance and a shot in the dark and try Ghost of Yotei? I don't know. I feel like that's poking the hornet's nest, quite frankly. If we do Ghost of Yotei, there's too many political issues right now around the game that everyone's yelling about. So I don't know if we really want to play that. Not Super Mario Odyssey 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Excuse me, I misspoke. Vendetta, the 1990s arcade game or 80s arcade game. Yes, I played that. If that's what you're talking about. Reverse 750 says, Amy or Zombie U would have been great bad games to play. Yes, except there's a problem, Reverse 750. Those games aren't available. Amy is gone. Amy never had a physical release. It only ever was a digital release. It's completely gone. You can't ever play it again. It's like, delisted. You can't get it anywhere. Sucks. Zombie U, again, a game that can only be played on the Wii U. I don't have a Wii U that works anymore, so you can't play it. Now, that game did eventually get ported to other consoles because they wanted to make more money on it because it tanked so bad on the Wii U. But those versions are different. Those versions actually changed and updated the game to be slightly better. So, please flex. I don't flex for free. I don't flex for free. Nope, absolutely not. You got to support the stream if you want that flex. Support that stream and get that flex. There you go. How big are the weights I use to lift? Big enough to give me a nice workout, a nice pump, a nice burn, and to gain muscle mass. As you can see, it's working. Stuart says he thinks Mind's Eye was the worst game this year. I don't know. I have to think hard about it. I have to look at all the games I played. I don't know. Haseo, no, I think that a lot of the games that will be in contention for best worst of the year are coming. I feel like this next month is critical. Games like, Battlefield, Pokemon, the next Call of Duty. There's quite a few games coming out in the next several weeks to months. Like, next 2 months are very important. All the way in early December, I'd say Ultimate Metroid Prime 4. That's probably like the last big contender that's on the release dates now for like maybe a game of the year. So we're going to have about 2 solid months of great games or bad games. We don't know. And then we can finally start to look at, end of the year stuff. Troy did a $5 super chat and he says, should I buy the Legion Go 2 or Xbox ROG Ally X? To be honest with you, Troy, I just don't know much about this whole portable PC gaming deal. I don't. I'm not versed on it. I don't even know why there's a big price difference between the regular ROG Ally and the ROG Ally X. I don't know, like, is one supercharged or more than the other? I don't know why one would be $500-$600 and the other one's $1,000. That's kind of a huge price jump for me. I don't get it. So I'm the last person on this planet to ask questions about that. Okay, I really am. So, but with that contribution, we just hit $450 to support and hit another goal. So we have hit 3 goals on this marathon. Thank you so much for that, guys. I do appreciate that very much, and thank you for hanging out with me for the worst games ever. We still got about an hour to chill, but 3 goals is great. We're on track for DSP Tries It, the return of Indian food here to the stream. I like Indian food a lot, so I'm excited to try something new, and I appreciate you all coming out here today and hanging out. So now, $50 away from another shot, and I made the deal with you guys that if we hit 500 to get that shot, then after that, I'll take a shot every 50. But we got to get going now because I'm going to be out of here in around an hour. So if you want to see me get buzzed or whatever, now is the time. Now is the time to start contributing. Get to 500, take a shot. Get to 550, take another shot. Let's go. Let's get that momentum right now. Troll McTrollington with a 350 Canadian super chat says, beware the Loch Ness Monster. I guess I will. I have no idea what you're talking about. But thanks. That's the equivalent of around $2 American. We played ET. I beat the entire game, Claude. We actually played and completed ET. Yeah. Which I had no clue how to do when I owned it on Atari when I was a kid. So I got to beat it as an adult, which is kind of a interesting thing. Did you ever think that when I was in my single-digit years playing ET on the Atari 7800, that I would be playing it again when I was 43 and I would actually beat it with an audience of hundreds of people watching? No, I never fathomed that would happen. It's absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm not doing any exercises or lifting right now. I told you my arm is messed up. I'm trying to get this arm back to normal, and it's still not. Like to show you, all right? So here we go. Here's both arms. Okay, right at this point, my left arm, I could go closer all the way. This one, I'm done. I'm stuck. So there's something there. And same thing, going stretching out, okay? So going straight, straight, straight. Okay, I can keep going straight with my left. My right is stuck. So it's almost better, but definitely there's something there. I don't know if like I said, if I pulled it, hyperextended it, it was hurting bad for 2-3 days, like bad pain, shooting pain. It's gone away. The pain is nearly gone, but it's definitely not all the way yet. So definitely I hurt something in there when I was doing that exerting work. Why would I do stand-up? Stand-up comedy? No. Type in chat? Okay. There you go. Let's see. I want to see, have they yet added kicks to my tracking system here? I don't think they did. Follow, subs, and gifted subs. They still didn't add it. Seriously? Yeah, they still didn't add it, man. Yeah, they're still not in there, and still the pop-ups don't work on Kick. Like I did, I added this widget through Kickbot to have pop-ups for kicks. It doesn't work. It just glitches. It doesn't work at all. So is the pain also in my shoulder? I think so. Yeah. Like if I go like this, I can feel like at one point the shoulder almost like has a feeling like it's like a little popping. You know what I mean? Yeah, right there. It just popped right there as I was doing that. So yeah, it's the shoulder, and I guess that's affecting the elbow and affecting the arm. How do you donate directly? What do you mean? Like without a third party involved? Do my PayPal. That way you're not giving anything to YouTube, and you're not giving anything to Kick. You're just giving it straight to me. And you just use the tips, like exclamation point tip in the chat. The link will pop in. That's how you do it. No, I don't think I dislocated my shoulder. I'm pretty sure that I would be aware and be in extreme pain if I dislocated my shoulder, don't you think? Like I said, it's probably just a strain or a sprain, or a hyperextension. It's annoying. Yes, that's how it works. The more muscle you have on your body, the more calories you naturally burn every day. So you have to do less to burn calories when you have muscle on your body. Hence, you actually want to eat more. Your body gets hungrier. I've noticed I have more hunger, but my hunger is for protein. My hunger is not for carbs. My hunger is not for candy, for bad shit. It's for protein. I want to eat meat. I want to eat chicken. I want to eat turkey. I crave some red meat. I want meat. Like, that's what I'm craving because that's what my body wants, to build the muscle back or to increase the muscle. Anzac, thanks for $2. No, I've never been to a spirit medium. We're now at 455. 45 to go for a shot, folks. Let's go. $45 for the next shot. Let's get the next shot right now. Seriously, let's do it right now. Let's get some subs. We haven't had any subs on Kick in hours. Let's get a sub on Kick. We haven't had a significant tip in hours. Let's get a tip. Let's get a big super chat instead of $2, $1. Let's get a significant super chat. Let's get some memberships. We had 0 membership bombs today. 0. Let's get some members. Let's do it right now. Let's rally the troops. Go, go, go. Hit the goal. Hit the goal. Hit the goal. Get to 500, it's time for a shot. 550, it's time for a shot. 600, it's time for another shot, and it's time for another goal. Let's go. Right now. Troll McTrollington with a 350 Canadian super chat. That's $2. Says, do you even lift? Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. Well, thank you if you do that, Aquarius. I appreciate it if you do. Let's go. I'm not kidding. This is no joke. Let's hit it right now. Let's go. You'll donate if I do a shot right now. If you donate and get me to $500, I'll do a shot right now. That's what we're doing. At 500, I'm doing the shot. Let's go. If I get to 600, can I stay longer as a reward? I can stay till 9:30. I can stay till then, but then I have to upload everything. I have to set up everything for tomorrow. I have to spend some time with my wife. So no, I'm not going to stay ultra late. What games would I recommend for Switch 1? Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom's not on there, right? Maybe it is, but Breath of the Wild for sure. Let's see. The last Pokemon was good, but it runs like shit on Switch 1. But it's a good game. It's a seriously good game. I wish it ran better. It's a shame. What is that? Not Sword and Shield. Violet Scarlet, right? Yeah. So Violet Scarlet, great game. Awful performance on Switch 1. Let's see. What were the best games on Switch 1? What do you guys think? What were the best games on Switch 1? Troll McTrollington gifted a membership. Excuse me. Thank you to Troll McTrollington for the membership. Now we're up to 460. Guys, 40 to go. Let's go. Momentum in the right direction for a shot. Let's hit it. Let's get to 50 right now. What do I think is the worst Nintendo game? I don't know. I played bad Nintendo games back in the day, but I haven't played... Oh, wait a minute. You mean every Nintendo console ever, or do you mean just regular Nintendo Entertainment System? I guess I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I agree. Metroid Dread, that's a really good one. Metroid Dread for the Switch 1 is a very good game. If you like classic Metroid stuff, it's super good. No, the only diet changes that I made, like I said, I eat healthier now. When my wife cooks, she makes healthier meals. When we order out, we try to always eat the healthier options. No fried if we can avoid it. Less cheese, low cheese. And I have some nights, if I'm gonna work out, I have like a protein bar at night. So I'll have the protein bar in conjunction with the workout. So that way it's feeding the muscles. After the muscles get burned out, they want that protein, and it serves that purpose. Mario Kart 8, I'll agree, for Switch 1. The problem is Mario Kart 8 isn't a Switch game. That's the problem. They just re-released it for Switch. So if you've already played it, Animal Crossing, I don't know. Like, Animal Crossing was a good game for its time when it came out, but it's definitely not like an insanely good game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a decent game for if you want a chill game. I didn't say protein shakes are bad. The thing is, like, I can't really, okay. There's certain things that my guts don't agree with. I'm half lactose intolerant. What does that mean? It means that I can eat lactose, but then I get very gassy and bloated. It's the same thing with anything like that for the gut. So like a protein shake, yogurt, that kind of stuff. Like my gut is kind of weak to that. So I can't really have that kind of stuff. All right. Like that whey protein shit, I can't have it. It gives me problems. So if I eat the protein bar, that's different. The protein bar actually works like a normal snack for me, but I can't drink like those shakes and shit. That's not true. Lactose intolerance means that you cannot have the lactose at all. If you're lactose intolerant and you intake lactose, you get sick. Your body will reject it. You'll actually have to like vomit and stuff. That's not lactose. If you eat lactose like cheese and milk and you get gassy, that's not intolerance. That's just, you have a problem with it, but it's not intolerance. You just can't have it at all. And that's different. For me, as long as I manage the dairy levels of my body, I don't eat too much dairy, I'm okay. I can have some of it. I can have a sandwich with cheese, that's fine. I could have a dinner that has some cheese on it, Italian food with cheese on it, pizza. I can eat pizza. I just can't have too much of it. So now Troll McTrollington became a member themselves. I think that's legit. So thank you, Troll. I'm pretty sure that's a legit new one. Thank you, Troll McTrollington. All right, guys, we're at 463. 37 more to hit a goal. What are you waiting for? Let's hit 500 now. Let's go. Get me a shot. I guess you guys just don't want me to ever get buzzed again. Seriously, it seems like that, right? It's very rare these days now. What kind of protein bars? I think Quest is the brand. They're pretty good. You get good variety boxes. I was getting the variety box that has like every flavor, and I kind of narrowed it down. I mean, I'm the kind of guy, I'll be honest, I like chocolate. I like peanut butter. Like, that's my thing. I know they have a bunch of fruit flavors too, and they're okay, but definitely the chocolate and the peanut butter stuff are the ones that I like. So, really? If you microwave a Quest bar, it can become cookie-like and easier to eat. Is that true?
Spinning bird kick!
Thanks, Troll McTrollington. Another super chat, and he says, do you have a spoon? I have many spoons, but they're in the kitchen. Okay. Now we're at 465. 35 to go for a shot. Let's go, everyone. Come on, let's hit that goal and get a shot. Jay Kuma says, in his opinion, so good Switch 1 games. Pokemon Legends Arceus, Super Mario RPG, Kirby Forgotten Land, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Smash Ultimate, and Splatoon 3. There you go. All right. So what's up, guys? Yeah, we're 35 bucks away from 500 and another shot. What is going on? My question is, what happened over on Kick? Earlier today, we had a bunch of subs right off the bat and then nothing. Kick has been almost dead for support today. Literally, I'm not kidding. We had some decent tips. We had one big one. We had some pretty good super chats and memberships. Kick again is almost dead. It's weird because some days on Kick is great and then other days it's like completely dead. So I guess the regulars didn't show up today. They didn't. Tell me one reason why we can't get 7 subs right now and hit this goal and get some liquor in me. Seriously. It's ridiculous. Danzak did a $2 super chat and asked, did I ever go to a monster truck rally? No. It was in my area when I was growing up. There were some in like New York, New Jersey, a few even in Connecticut. But no, never had opportunity. I liked watching the ads for them, like Grave Digger and stuff like that. But never actually went to one. Thanks for the super chat. Troll McTrollington just gifted 5 memberships to the community. 5 members. Thank you, Troll McTrollington. So that is the, well, first of all, let me get you on the leaderboard because you definitely given the most memberships today now. With that 5, and you already done 2, so that's 7 total. So that's 15 bucks of support. So now we're at 482. We are a mere $18 away from the next shot. Let's go. Let's hit it right now. What cologne did I go with? Well, see, here's the thing. You want it, you want information, you have to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's start hitting some goals here. Let's start taking some shots, and then maybe I'll loosen up and I'll tell you about what cologne I'm wearing tonight. Because I know you'd like to know. And no, it's not some cheapy cologne either. That's right. Information doesn't come cheap. Information is power, right? Knowledge is power. You understand? Start what game? We played tons of games today. We're done with games. We're not doing any more games today. I received a $5 tip. All right. From Dequarius, he says, I want to see a Mega Man X marathon. I want to do a Mega Man X marathon. However, I do feel like we should finish the other Mega Man first. Remember, we're halfway through Mega Man 8, and we ran out of time during the Mega Man marathon a month ago. So what I would like to do maybe early next year, I would like to do a final classic Mega Man marathon where we finish Mega Man 8, and then we play 9 and 10, and then that's it for classic Mega Man. And then what I would like to do is later, I would like to do a Mega Man X marathon because they actually have a Mega Man collection that has Mega Man X in it and all those, and I would like to do that. So that's, I think we'll do it next year because we already did 2 Mega Man marathons this year, but it does sound like something fun to do next year. All right. Troll McTrollington gifted another membership. So now we are up to $4.90. We are only $10 away from a shot. Carlos, I played tons of the Mega Man X games. Tons of them. We played them back in the day, or like when I used to do summertime marathons. I did a Mega Man X marathon. And I want to say I played like 1 through 6 or 7. I'm not sure exactly. But it was a long time ago, so it'll be fun to play them again. It was before I was a streamer as well. That was just like videos, on-demand videos. So it'll be cool to do it in an interactive streaming environment where I can talk with you guys and hang out and you give me advice on the boss fights and stuff like that. All right, let's go. Come on, 10 bucks. And then I finally get to take another shot. I've been waiting. Waiting for this shot for 2 hours. Let's go. Dante has done a $5 super chat. Will you play Sonic Racing again? I love watching you play as the sexy blue beast. You have some weird feelings about Sonic. That's one thing. I don't have those feelings. I'm playing it again as the daytime stream on Monday. So yes, there'll be a good 2.5+ hours of more of gameplay of that coming this Monday. Okay? And then Troll McTrollington just gifted another membership. So now we are $4.98. We are a mere $3 away from number one, another shot for me, and number two, reducing the cost of shots to only $50. So we get the 500, then it's only $50 for another shot. There you go. Let's go. Let's rally. Well, Dante did a $3 super chat, and that gets us to $500, everybody. All right. Finally. Actually, 501. So there you go. And Troll McTrollington gifted another membership. So now we are up to 504. All right, what's it going to be? What should the shot be? So we've got tequila. We've got Tanqueray gin. We've got the Paddleford Creek bourbon whiskey. And we still have the two remaining shots from previous events, the 99 pink lemonade and the 99 oranges. Which should it be? Jade chose the bourbon, but Jade has left for the night. What do you guys think? A couple people said 99. We got a couple said bourbon. Everyone's disagreeing. Everyone's over here. They're saying gin. Everyone's disagreeing. So I guess maybe it's my choice then. Finally, it's my choice. To be honest, I think I would like to get rid of one of these 99 shots. So this way they're gone. There's only two left. So I'm going to do the 99 oranges. Okay. And then, like I said, from now on, we have now qualified shots every $50. So if we get to $550 right now, I'll take another shot immediately after this one. If we get to 600, I'll take two more shots. And then we hit another goal, in which case we're closer to DSP tries it. Okay. So let's go. We still have time to do it. We can do it. Let's hit another goal. Let's go. Can't get this open now. Because like I said, I've been in here all day. So my hands are like, I just washed them, but they're still greasy again. Come on. Oh my God, it won't open. Maybe I won't be drinking this. Hold on. There we go. Just need the paper towel. Okay. Okay. All right. Because it has nothing to do with strength. It has to do with grip. And I had no grip because my hand, I was like slipping on the cap. That's what it was. I just needed grip. Okay. 99 orange. Please let this be better than 99 pineapples. 99 pineapples was disgusting. So let's hope 99 oranges is better. And now, guys, get me to the next one. Get me to 550 to another shot. Okay. All right. Here we go. 99 oranges. Salute. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. That was much better. Wow. That was like leaps and bounds better than the pineapple. The pineapple was absolutely disgusting. That actually tasted at least somewhat like orange. It was more like an orange candy, I would say. But it was pretty good. Okay. Now, let's go. If you get me to 550, I'll take another shot, and I'll tell you what cologne I'm wearing. There we go. So get me to 550, and you'll get both. Okay. Joel McTrollington did a $5 super chat. He says, I was going to tell you how awesome you are. I can't seem to chat as a member. Salute, my friend. Enjoy your airport drinks. Yes, the little shots, right? If you can't chat, it's probably because you just joined. And I believe that we do have a requirement, a 24-hour requirement to talk in the chat. And the only reason we do that is because, sadly, I am an incredibly highly trolled channel. If we don't do that, we get bot accounts that come in and spam the chat with really nasty stuff. So we sadly have to have moderation stuff in place. But I think because you're super chatting, it comes through. But within 24 hours, you should be good. So as long as you're, following the channel, subscribe to the channel for 24 hours, then you should be able to talk. Okay? Cool. Okay. Let me get rid of this. All right. So we got about roughly 30 to 45 minutes left on this stream. Whatever you guys want to talk about. And again, $50 now for a shot. And let's end it strong. Thanks for $500 of support, first of all. That's very nice of you today, just doing a special event, playing silly games that aren't necessarily great. Still had a great time hanging out with everyone. I hope that you guys had fun. I'm glad that we now have DSP Tries It set. The thread for Halloween is set. Be sure to nominate Halloween games for the Halloween Marathon, right? It's our annual event. It's great. I cannot wait for more. We always have a great time on the Halloween event. So let's get that going. Please nominate the games for that, okay? Cool. I thought the movie Interstellar was good. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. Do I have guidelines for the Halloween event? Well, as I said in the thread, normally horror-themed games work great for the Halloween event, obviously, right? And since I've become a PC gamer, I am now way more open to different kinds of games. It used to always be, oh, it has to be a console game. Well, console games are severely limited when it comes to like horror-style stuff. Horror games, typically, especially the indie ones, were always on PC, right? So now this year, hey, some of these games, like there's that game, No, I'm Not Human, or what was the other one? Don't Look Outside, things like that style of level of indie game that's horror themed. I think that would be absolutely perfect for the Halloween Horror Marathon, right? So that's what I would say. Those kind of games, great. But again, you don't have to nominate horror games for the marathon. It doesn't always have to be all horror. What if you like one of the other games in the road? What if you'll really like Battlefield 6 when it comes out and you're like, I hope Phil plays Battlefield 6, during Halloween. You can nominate it. And if enough people will vote for it, then I'll do some Battlefield 6 during the Halloween event. That's okay. Okay?
Spinning bird kick.
There you go. Troll McTrollington, another $5 Canadian says, you're Interstellar, my leader, so demand more donos. There you go. That's about another $3. We're now at 507. So we are 43 away from another shot and from me telling you the cologne that I'm wearing tonight. I just realized I didn't even check on viewership all day long. Did we have good views today? I didn't look. I never really look anymore. It's not a big deal to me, but as long as we're all having a good time. I mean, like now we have 250 viewers on YouTube, but who knows what we had earlier, right? We have over 100 on Kick. I'm shocked at that. I don't know why we have over 100 viewers on Kick. That's kind of abnormal, I think, but okay. We had over 120 on Kick at one point. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. I don't know. Since I started working out, I haven't weighed myself because I'm being asked, how many grams of protein do you get? Because you're supposed to have a certain amount of gram per pound of muscle. I don't know. I'm not that into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that into it. You guys are more into it than me, I think. I'm just into it that I want to build some muscle. I want to lose some weight. I want to get lean. I want to feel healthy. I want to be able to do stuff and not feel like I'm, fat and my knees are cracking and decrepit and I can't lift anything and I'm weak and I'm getting the sweats from doing something normal they should be able to do. I don't want that. Like I said, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for my family. I want to live longer for my family. It's not just about me anymore, right? So I don't know. I don't know how much protein I'm eating. I haven't even weighed myself since I started working out. What happened is I lost some weight, but then I probably gained some muscle weight. So I don't even know what weight I am right now. Oh, I really hope this arm fixes itself because, like I said, it's better now, but it's still not perfect. Like there's still tenseness. I can't go all the way. I can't go all the way out this way. And I'm gonna start lifting again tomorrow. And I'm afraid I don't want to re-injure it. Like I'm nervous, but I can't not work out for too long. I want to stay there with the routine. It just sucks that I don't know what caused it exactly. Does lifting not affect my back pain? It's the contrary. I'm building core muscle so that my back doesn't hurt. The sit-ups I'm doing is building incredible amounts of core muscle. I'm building tons of muscle around my waist here, and I'm slimming down there. So now that is taking on all the weight instead of putting it on my back. It's my core muscle is doing a lot of the work, and it's helping a lot. It really is. I told you I do biceps, triceps. I do chest, bench press. And I do sit-ups, I do squats, I don't know all the technical names. I do the exercise where you put them like this and you go straight up and that builds your shoulder muscle. So I do that. And then I do the one, I forget what it's called. Isn't it called like just the lateral raise or something? You're held by your side and you stretch your arms just straight out and that's building up your muscle in your shoulders and your back. I do that one. And then what's the other one? The one where it's just kind of like a deadlift straight forward like this. And that builds up the other muscle back there. I do that one too. And like I said, I was trying to do other things. I was trying to add push-ups and stuff, but then I messed my arm up and I was like, well, I just got to stop. Calm down. Yeah, basically what I did is I when I got the free weights, I looked it up online and there was a really good site that had like a ton of exercises, right? And I looked at them and I was like, okay, I definitely can't do anything where I'm bent over like this because if I do those, that's going to fuck my back up because I have, I had a back injury previously. I don't want to re-injure it. I said, what can I do to build everything else, right? And then maybe eventually if I could do those bend over exercises, maybe I can do them. But what other things can I do? So I started doing basic, then I started adding on, then I started adding weight, adding more reps, things like that. And now I've been doing it for months. And I got to the point where it's nice and there's a routine that I like to do. It builds up. It's about 30 minutes roughly. Sometimes it's longer. Like the day when I do the sit-ups, sit-ups take a long time. Sit-ups are just tons of repetition. It's more about stamina than strength with sit-ups, right? So they take a long time to do. And those nights are longer. So those nights usually is like 30 to 40 minute workouts, but most nights it's like 20 to 30 minute workouts. But man, it's great. I feel good when I do it too. I legit do. I feel like I'm mad because I haven't worked out now for several days because of my arm, because I'm trying to get my arm better again. And I feel I'm craving it. I'm craving these workouts. Like shit, I want to work out. Why can't I? Shit, this sucks. It pisses me off. Exactly. It takes a long with exercise. Here's the thing. You initially, when you start working out, you'll get initial results, especially if you're someone who hasn't worked out in a while like me. I haven't worked out since I was in my 20s, okay? So now that I'm in my 40s, I'm doing it. You initially see big results like, whoa. Then all of a sudden, it'll be way slower, okay? And that's okay. Like, you're going to get the initial boom, burst. And look at my arms. My arms are literally double the size that they were. They were like twigs, remember? And I agree with you guys. People would be like, I'd wear this shirt, and the shirt would be like way out here, and my arm would look terrible, So I agree. Like, I looked awful. My arms were like atrophying. They really were. And then basically, I started working out, and initially I started seeing they were getting pumped. I was like, oh, wow, like the pump is actually quite good. It's working well. And then I started seeing my chest, which had been way flat for years. All of a sudden, the muscle starts to build up again. I'm like, you see, this is good. And notably, my ab area, like right here, it's getting very cut. It got all the fat that was there is going away right there. And it's getting that muscle line there that you get, that cut muscle line. And I can feel how rock hard it is under the fat because I have a fat layer. That's the thing. I was fat. So it's going to be very hard to burn off that spare tire, they call it, right? But under there, it's like a rock. Like right now, touch, like, oh my God, it's like a rock from all the sit-ups I've been doing. The muscle on there is tremendously lean and strong. Like, that's excellent. So that's what I mean. I got to keep working this out. I got to keep going. And that's why I was disappointed this week that I had to take several days away from working out because of this arm. But I got to start working again tomorrow. And hopefully this thing is going to, it's going to heal now. I don't know what happened particularly, but I got to get it working again. Yeah, see, I know push-ups are great to build your chest, but I can't do them right now because of this arm. That's the problem. Like, the arm got screwed up, so I can't really do it. When I was doing just the bench press, it wasn't so bad, but then I started trying to do push-ups, and then my arm was killing me. That's when I realized that my arm was hurting. So I think I hurt it at the dump over a week ago, and then I tried to do push-ups, and I just exacerbated the hyperextension that I had done. I'm like, oh, fuck, Are we going to get any more support? Because I'm here for about another 20, 30 minutes. Can we get to 550? I told you guys I would make this deal that I would reduce the amount needed for the shots, and you notice no one is contributing. So I think you see my point, that it's nonsense. When people are saying, oh, you should make a deal and you should do this and make it quick. That's not going to help. It never will, right? People are going to support if they want to, right? Troll McTrollington did another super chat and said, bending over is rather hard. I think he's trying to make a pun or something. Well, thank you, Troll. All right. So now we're at 5:09. We're 41 away from another shot. Will we get another one tonight? Do I work out my glutes like Tyrone? Like, do I do butt exercises? No, I don't do butt exercises. I don't. I'm not too concerned about that. I don't foresee in the foreseeable future a situation where I need to have the strongest ass. I don't think that's a big deal. I think that arms, legs, core, chest, those are the useful things in life. Like I can't, oh man, I wish I had something extra. I have this thing I need to carry with me, but I don't have enough pockets. Oh, let me shove it between my ass cheeks and clench because I work out my ass and I can walk with this thing. I have extra pocket, right? No, I don't think I need that. I have no problem getting out of bed and standing up. Trust me. I don't, which is great. You know, when I was overweight, it was my knees that was my problem. My knees were killing me. I told you, there was a day I went to work. This is back when I had the office job, right? So a long time ago. I was just getting out of the car, and all I did is I put my leg down on the pavement, and I went to get out, and boop, insane pain, shooting nerve pain through the leg up. I was like, oh my God, all because I'm fat. Like, what the hell is that? Why am I doing this to myself, right? And I always wanted to get into a lifestyle where I could fix that. But first I had the back injury, and that was awful. The back injury was debilitating. It was pain. It was numbness. It was losing control. It sucked. That injury lasted so long too. That was like what, 2007, I think I was diagnosed. And it kept killing me all the way till I'd say like maybe 2016-ish, maybe 2017. So you're talking 10 years of my life where I was in bad pain from this back injury. And then finally it stopped being so bad and it got alleviated. And then it was more of a matter of having time and means, right? And now, because again, I've had such a great year of you guys hanging out with me and supporting me no matter what I'm doing, I have the time and means. I was able to clean out one of my rooms, to make some room. I was able to actually afford this weight set. I was able to get a bench. I have a weight bench. That's how I do the exercises, you know, like the bench press and stuff. You have to be on a bench. You can't properly do it unless you have a bench. So I have a weight bench that I sit on and I do all the exercises on. Okay. So, you know, and that's all because you guys did that for me. You have to understand that because you have supported me so much. That's why I'm getting better. That's why this is happening. That's why I'm lean and I'm fit and I'm feeling good. That's why I can eat bad food for DSP tries it once a week and people freak out. How can you eat that? Aren't you going to die? No, because I'm healthy now. It's not like it used to be where I was a fat tub of shit that just sat around all day shoving stuff. I take it back because I never really shoved stuff in my mouth. I didn't. I'm not like one of those people. I'm on a stream. I'm going to shove fucking Cheetos in my mouth. I'm going to order food and eat on stream. You notice I never did that. But I was not eating well. I was not exercising. I was fat. And I got out of that. Okay? I did. I got out of that. We're good. And I don't want to go back. That's the thing. I want to try to maintain this for as long as I can. I don't want to go back. I'm healthier now. And once you get into that routine, you want to stay in that routine. You get it? Like you want to be, that's why I said this week, this week has killed me. This week was this fucking arm and this thing hurting and popping and not feeling right. It's pissed me off because I want to work out and I haven't. And I need to work out again. I'm going to start tomorrow night. Troll McTrollington is now referencing Rich. Someone had said this, are you one of Review Text trolls? Troll McTrollington? If you are, that's fine. Listen, you want to troll that fucking guy, you can troll him as much as you possibly want. I'm never going to say a word against it because that piece of shit has trolled me as much as humanly possible for no good reason, for personal gain. And so he deserves trolling. That's for fucking sure. So if that's your whole agenda, your thing, more power to you. Enjoy it. Fuck that guy. But I don't know if you are or not. Someone said you were. Someone said, oh, Troll McTrollington, that's a Review Tech troll. And now you just said Rich, so I think that you're a Review Tech troll. He's an RTU fanboy. Well, I don't know why an RTU fanboy would be by supporting me tonight. Well, go for it. Listen, I don't give a shit about Rich. I don't. I really don't. I never did. I don't know why the guy became so obsessed with me. Like, I never watched him. I never cared about his content at all. Yet he would always talk about me. And then, you know, admittedly, reacting to his documentary and everything, then I did get involved with him for a bit, but I don't give a shit about that guy. Since he was on my show and that was it, I want nothing to do with that guy ever again. Insignificant. Literally insignificant to me. No, I've not watched the Twisted Metal show. I might eventually, but I have not as of yet. Yes, I still have Rich's last chip in the closet. Yes, I do. So, by the way, now it's funny. I said that, and now Troll McTrollington has shut up completely and has not said a word. They've completely just clammed up. Maybe because they're, oh shit, Phil realizes that he knows who I am or whatever. I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Oh, that's right. They can't talk in chat. Never mind. That's what it is. It's because they just came by today. They can't talk in chat. That's right. They can only talk through contributions. No, I know. I had a great day, but, you know, what I'm hoping is that we will have normalcy, because the problem is things keep getting screwed up, right? Like, this marathon, I think, would have done a lot better if it wasn't for the Comcast shit, because a lot of people didn't think I was going to do it. Because I said the Comcast thing could screw up all my internet. I might not be streaming. And then it ended up being like a big nothing, right? I was gone for one day, and then it was back. Like, well, now I could do it, but now I think people, like, I only talked about it for one day. So you're not going to get that much hype behind it if only one day. If people knew for weeks that this was coming, and they knew the exact date and everything, it would have been more exciting, but it got screwed up, right? It really did. Let's hope that, like, the next couple marathons, or next few marathons, you got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, 3 holiday special marathons. Let's hope that those go well. And let's hope that people show up and support him. Troll did another super chat. He says, I always thought RTU deleted his channel. He did, right? But he made another one. He deleted his main channel, but then he has a stupid streaming channel. I mean, figure that logic out. I'm going to delete my main channel. I'm going to lie to people in conversations and claim that it's because of, what was it that he said to someone in a DM, and he idiotically leaked it himself? Remember, he leaked it himself on his own stream? That he said something about there was a threat to take down his channel or something. I can't remember what it was. I've forgotten, but it was some bullshit. It really was. It absolutely was complete bullshit. And the reason I say that is because there's no way that what he said was legit, because I'm trying to remember, because I had a similar situation, and my situation was completely different from how he was describing it. So I feel like all he did was he copied what I had said and tried to spin it into his own story, his own sob story of why he wanted to delete his channel, because, oh, it was in jeopardy because of this, something was being threatened or whatever. But in reality, I don't think that was ever the case. I think he made it all up, to be honest. I really do. I think he just made it all up. He was embarrassed with his history. He was embarrassed with the content that he had put out. And basically, he wanted to essentially start over. He wanted to be known as a streamer. He wanted to be known as this kind of a guy rather than the guy who made the content he used to make. And he thought, this is my excuse to delete the channel or whatever. But, I mean, that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. Like, literally, 100%, that's bullshit, right? Yeah, Troll McTrollington, that's kind of interesting because you said you couldn't talk in chat, but you just did. You literally just did. And then you dropped all those subs. Basically, here's what happened. Troll McTrollington just gifted 50 memberships. Okay? Troll McTrollington gifted 50 memberships to the channel. All right? But what's happening is Wrigley immediately said, didn't this guy just say that he couldn't talk in your channel? Now all of a sudden he does, because he did. He just posted in the channel and he said, let's see here. He said, how's that for a troll? Right? And so what Wrigley is saying is, I think what he did is he went on a VPN and then he went and dropped those memberships. So basically the super chats are real. Like the super chats he did were Canadian. Those are real because it shows Canadian currency, right? Is it 5 minutes to chat as a sub? I don't remember if I have a day or 5 minutes. I don't know. Like, I tend to give him benefit of the doubt. Like, I tend to believe that maybe it's real. What do you guys think? Do I trust Troll McTrollington's 50 gifted subs? I know. Troll McTrollington, I hope you understand your name is Troll McTrollington. You understand why people would be skeptical? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, my trolls have come in here on VPNs and gifted tons of subs. Not even as many as you just did. I'm talking hundreds. They could come in here and drop 500, 1,000 subs. I say subs, I mean memberships, of course. And they'd be worth nothing. You know? They'd be worth absolutely nothing because they use the VPN. So that's why I'm skeptical. It's not you. You've been having fun here, and I don't care. We're having a good time, but it's hard for me to trust. It certainly could be fake. And the fact that you're also doing it last minute when we've been here all night, and now this is coming in last minute. It's like, dude, it would have been great if I could have had a bunch of shots earlier, right? But now it's the end of the night. So what do you guys think? Do we trust it or not? I'd like to trust it. I'd like to say, hey, it's real. That's $150. But there's no way I will know for a few days. Like, there's no way to tell if that's real or not until it clears, and it doesn't clear for like 2 days. And then it clears on YouTube and you see what actually the value was. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's a shitty situation. I want to just trust it. I do. I want to just trust it and be like, yes, it's real. But I don't know. What are you even talking about? People are talking about boxing rich. What on earth are you talking about? In what universe is there a universe where I box rich? Like, okay, allow me to explain something to you, all right? For those who are saying this, I'm good. My streams are doing good. My content is doing good. I'm doing good. Do you see? I'm doing good. I'm healthy. Okay? My life is good. People who do that boxing shit are people who literally need that to be relevant. They have hit rock bottom. They are out of the public limelight. No one cares about them. They need attention. So what do? I'm going to do boxing. Lol, cow boxing. I will get boxing. I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm happy. Why would I want to box anyone? Exactly. And here's the other thing. Look at me, slim, getting healthy and buff. Look at Rich. That would literally be the worst boxing match you have ever seen. Because he would just stand there like a lump and not be able to move. And I'd be dancing around him. Like, what would be the point? What would even be the point? There's no point. It would be so stupid. It would be the dumbest match you've ever seen. But anyway, no, you don't do that stuff unless you are desperate. It's that simple. And it's funny because some people are saying, but people who are bigger than you have done it because they're desperate for attention. Don't you get it? There are people who they get to a level of success, but it's not good enough for them. I still want more. I crave more. It's never enough, right? Like, I'm good where I am. As long as I maintain where I am right now and I'm doing how I'm doing, I'm happy. Really, I'm not asking for the world. I don't need to be YouTube famous, virally famous, because I got in a ring with Review Tech and I punched him 1,000,000 times and he never hit me because he's slow as fuck because he's a fat walrus. Who cares? No one will care. Literally no one. My fans won't care. The lolcow universe won't care. No one will care. It will be a waste of everyone's time. Well, I don't care about any of that shit. You know what I care about? Being right here every day, putting out great content for you guys and having a good time. I care about my wife and my family. I care about my personal health. This is what I care about, right? Yes, Troll McTrollington, as you can see, I want to accept it. I do. But as you can see, people are skeptical. They're thinking that you cheated. They're thinking that you have a VPN and you swapped over and you got them. What do you have to say to that? Because you are talking normally in the chat now. So what do you have to say to that? Yes, but to see me beat up RTU is just, again, it's not what I want to be. It's not what I want to portray on the internet. It's not. It's not who I want to be. I don't want to be the guy who slaps around the big baby, what the fuck is the point of that? There's no point. There's 0 point. Troll says, I'm allowed to talk nice Your fans are scared and mentally deranged morons who can't see a gift horse in the mouth. Or you're saying they're looking a gift horse in the mouth is the saying. And what you're saying is that because they got all those memberships, the fact that they're skeptical is kind of unfair because you just gifted everyone that, right? I mean, fair enough. But again, Troll, what you have to understand, your name, first of all, your name is Troll. Your actual name is Troll. That's step one. Step two is that we have had people before coming in here out of nowhere, dropping memberships like this, and they're fake. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that. Like, I understand where the viewers are coming from saying stuff like that, why they're skeptical, because we've had this happen before. This is not some shocking twist. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. This has happened before. So I guess I'm gonna have to give him the benefit of the doubt, guys, right? I think it's only fair to give him the benefit of the doubt. Same as GTA says, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm dead serious. There are weight classes in combat sports for a reason. You'd be outclassed by his weight. No. Boy, I can't believe you even you're misunderstanding weight classes in sports. Weight classes in sports, all right, are for healthy athletes. Did you not know that? The weight class is based off health. So, like, yes, there's heavyweight, middleweight, featherweight. You know, there's different ones, but they're based on healthy athletes. Yes, if a heavyweight fights a featherweight, that's not fair, right? But if the heavyweight is a 400-pound walrus who can't breathe, can't move, has never fought in their life, can't defend themselves, versus someone who's a lightweight. Okay, I wouldn't be a lightweight. I'd probably be a middleweight, right? Because I'm like 190, so I'd probably be a middleweight. So a middleweight, okay, who is healthy or is getting healthy. I wouldn't say I'm healthy. I'd say I'm getting there, right? Because I'm working out. I'm starting to get healthy. Has wind, can literally dance the fuck around them. Do you really think, realistically, if Rich and I were in a boxing ring, do you think he would ever legitimately hit me? Are you insane? Have you looked at the man in the last 5, 6, 7 years? He's not shrinking. Seriously. He would never hit me. It would never happen. I would stand there just going, whoop, whoop, whoop. He would not touch me. You guys are crazy. You have to believe that you're nuts. You guys are fucking nuts. He said he lost weight. Did he show you? Did he show you his weight loss, or is he just saying he lost weight? Yeah, right. Like, I fucking believe that. The only way he could win is if I'm not looking and he falls on me. That's about it. That's about the one instance where he could beat me in a fight. That's about it. Okay? I'm not looking, he trips and whoops, and he crushes all my bones under his massive girth because I wasn't paying attention. That's about it. Okay? All right, should we give him the benefit of the doubt? Because we're at the end of the stream. I guess we should. What do you mean I haven't shown you my weight loss? Are you insane? You haven't seen my weight. Oh my God. Look. I'm not, I swear to God, I'm not sucking in my gut right now. Look. Dude, what I have right here, I have a spare tire. It's just right here on my stomach, and it goes around my sides. Here, let me sit down to explain. I have a spare tire. It's on my stomach, and it goes around my sides. That takes forever to go away. It does. It takes forever to go away. It's going to take a lot of work. But outside of that, dude, I have lost so much weight. Like I said, at my heaviest, I was like 240. All right. For many years there, when I was being a content creator, I was around 220. All right. Now I'm down to I was at 190. I might have put on more because of the muscle here. Like, because of the muscle, I might be heavier now. But I lost almost all the fat. I have no fat on my legs at all. Zero. I have no fat on my arms. The only fat, I have a little bit here on my spare tire, a little bit on my chest, a little bit probably on my ass, you know? That's it. My problem is my setup is not meant to show off me standing. So I can't really show you me standing slim. I have to set up the camera somewhere and take pictures, like timed pictures, to show you how slim I've got. I'm slim. I'm literally slim. Okay, I had to buy new pants, all new pants. My old pants wouldn't fit. I had to buy all new pants because they were falling off me. All my pants were too huge. I just bought 2 new pairs of Levi jeans. I had to buy all new long pants during the fall. I had to buy all new long pants. Nothing would fit me in the house. Everything was falling off of me. I had to buy a new belt because the old belt was too big. I had to buy a much slimmer belt. I'm 190. I am 190. I'm telling you. I was 190. Again, I might have gained a little because I put on muscle. I was 190, but I didn't have the arm muscle. I didn't have the chest muscle. Now I put on some muscle weight, so maybe I'm a little heavier now. But, you know, I was 190. I had lost almost all of it through diet, basically. I lost all of it because that's all it was. It was me being lazy and eating the wrong things. That's why I was overweight. If you donate $50, would I take my shirt off? No. I'm not gonna say I would never take my shirt off. Like, when I feel like the fitness journey is complete, then I would do it. It's not. It's definitely in progress. Like, I'm working on it, and it's looking much better than it did. Oh my God, it did not look good. It was ugly. I will admit, okay? But it's getting much, much better, and eventually, maybe I'm just not there yet. You know, I'm only a few months into this. I'm a few months into doing this stuff and getting the routine going. So, you know, no, I'm definitely not ready yet. I'm not here bragging and saying that I'm an Adonis or anything. I'm just saying I'm proud that I've actually improved my life situation, you know? What do you mean? Not bragging, but constantly when I've been constantly flexing. I can't help it. Dude, if I just go like this with my arm, it looks like that now. I'm not flexing. I'm literally not. Like, I know my arm used to be it used to be super skinny, right? It didn't used to look like this. It was like ultra skinny. I know. But now, because I'm working out, look, I'm literally not flexing my arm. That's just how it looks. Jeez. Well, I don't know. This has been a confusing last hour. What's up, Jade? I got to get out of here. This has been a very confusing last hour. I guess we'll say to Troll McTrollington, thanks for 50 gifted. Hopefully they're real. I guess I'll count them. I mean, no exaggeration. That means we raised another $150. We got another goal. All right. So we're at 666. Well, we are, but he did another 3. He did another 5. So we're actually at 669. Okay. So we hit another goal. Thank you. First of all, everyone enjoyed the gifted memberships. Thank you, Troll. I appreciate that very, very much. You're awesome. If this is legit, I hope it is. I'll know in 2 or 3 days. I'll have to check and see because it takes that long to clear. But I certainly hope that this is real. And thank you for the support today. I mean, that's awesome. To end at that much is a great marathon, basically. And I just made a whole bunch of it at the end there. So there you go. Thank you so much. All right. No, actually, Jade, he says, was Kong bad? I don't think so. Kong was all right. Kong was not a terrible game. It just wasn't great. It was kind of okay. It was an okay game, I would say. All right, so here's what we'll do. I'm not going to chug 3 shots and get sick. I'll do a shot or 2 because I owe you guys some shots. Here. Well, I wanted to get rid of this anyway. I totally wanted to get rid of this pink lemonade. Let's get rid of this. I don't want this pink lemonade anymore. These 99, they said there was another one they had, but then I looked at the liquor store. They didn't have it. They claimed that they had a different flavor pack. I wonder if I could find a different one. All right, ready? That one's not bad. The pink lemonade is not bad. So, you know what it is? The citrus ones. Pink lemonade, orange were pretty good. Pineapple was atrocious. Pineapple is like the absolute worst. So that's not bad, though. Okay. They have 99 seltzers. They're 9.9%. Oh, really? I gotta look into that. Oh, for Truck Sim, I did get ciders like you guys suggested. I got good ones. I found flavored ciders that are all different flavors, fruit flavors, and they're actually pretty high alcoholic volume. I think they're 8 or 9%. So I have brand new ciders for Truck Sim on Monday night. Monday night, American Truck Sim, new cider tasting. It'll be fun. I think it was like pomegranate. It's like interesting flavors, but they're cider with that flavor in them. That's going to be fun. Jade, I will not be sick. I'll be here tomorrow. But I don't think, am I doing anything you like tomorrow, Jade? We're doing Silk Song and we are doing Chronos. So I don't think you're down for those games, right, Jade? I don't think so, right? So I'll probably see you Monday for Sonic. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, that's right. People want to say, what cologne was I wearing? You ready? Davidoff Cool Water. I like this one a lot. Davidoff Cool Water. It's got this unique scent. It's a little bit like fruits, like citrus fruits, but it's something else like mint, I think. It's really nice. I like that combination of scents, and it's cooling. It's relaxing. That's one of my favorites. So that's what I was actually wearing today. There you go. Now everyone's, here come the trolls. What did he say? Davidoff Cool Water. Can you give me, how much is it? How much is it? How much did he spend? Tomorrow, front page on every troll channel. DSP is Davidoff. It's news. It's news. Oh my God. These fucking people. Unbelievable. I need to forget what the troll said and do DSP smells it cologne reviews. That's the thing though. Like, I don't want to give people, if I had said I wanted to do it and people were like, we're behind it, this sounds good, great variety idea, I would have done it. Or even if like it wasn't that big of a deal, but the way that those idiots immediately slammed it and were like, it's bad, it's stupid. Why would I want to do it now? Right? Like, why? And the thing is, people are so dumb. That's what they don't realize. Like, if they would shut the fuck up, even if you think I have a bad idea, don't say it's a bad idea. Let me do it. Because then if it's a bad idea, you can say, okay, we'll make fun of it. But instead, these people are so dumb. That's what I mean. Like, they have no self-awareness. They don't understand the situation. They can't read the room. They're dumb. They're like dumb as bricks. Like, they're dumber than my fucking wall over here. They don't understand that if you say that to me, I'm not going to do it. That's how I am. You know, if you piss me off, then I'm not going to do something. Seriously, that's how I am. That's always been my personality type. I'm not one of those people, if you talk shit to me, now I'm going to get pissed, but I'm okay, I'm going to do it anyway. No, like, fuck you. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. You know, I don't like it when people talk shit. It pisses me off. So I'm not going to give you what you want. You should have been like, well, if we think this is a dumb idea and we think he'll botch it and it'll suck, well, then we'll let him do it, right? I don't know if it would work or not. Honestly, I didn't. I was like 50-50 on the idea, if it was going to work or not. I'm going to take one more shot. I'm not going to do 3 in a row, but I'll take one more shot. I'll do, oh, I didn't do tequila at all. Should I do tequila because I didn't do it at all? Or should I do more bourbon? I don't know. I'm going to do one more shot. And then we got to adjourn for the night. I got to finish. I got to upload and everything and set up for tomorrow. Man, I don't know. Right now, I'm undecisive about what to have. I want one more. Of course, you let me drink it when I'm about to go offline. Do you see what I mean? All right, listen up. It's this simple. Next month, we're doing the Halloween marathon. All right, Trolling with Trollington, are you here? And everyone else who's here, please listen up. Next month, we're doing the Halloween marathon. Support the marathon early. That way, I can take the shots, and then I can be buzzed for the marathon. What is the point of me drinking this at the end? I'm about to go offline. Right? I just don't understand it. Why support at the end when there's no time? I could have had this at the beginning, and then when I played these bad games, I would have been drunk and raging. Instead, I'm like sober. I'm like, okay, these games aren't very bad. That was the point. People need to support earlier, so that way I can take the shots, and then it affects the entertainment value. That's the whole idea. So now Troll McTrollington did a $41.85 Canadian cent super chat and says, because your dents are dunsting up the place because they're skeptic. So basically what he's saying is, see, this super chat is real, which it is. That is a real super chat, just to show that this is not fake. Let me do a conversion on that. That's $41.85. $30. That's another $30. There you go. That now made him the top super chatter too. Are you serious? Wow. All right, I'm going to do one more shot, then I'm out of here because I got to upload and I got to do everything, guys. I'm just going to do the whiskey. We'll do one more shot of whiskey, and that's it for tonight. Okay? And again, oh, you owe us shots. I owe you nothing. If you want the actual things that I've promised, you have to do them during the stream. You can't expect that I'm going to take 5 shots at the end of the stream and then I'm going to upload and then I'm going to be able to spend time with my wife. No, that's dumb. All right. So don't be dumb. Next time, next marathon, support when I can actually drink during the marathon and then you'll get it. Or be stupid and then you don't get everything at the end because you were dumb and you waited till the end. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, is it not? Okay. Last shot of the night. And then I got to go because I got to upload and everything. I got a lot of work to do. No, troll. All right. Troll, I appreciate that. He says, dude, I was working. All right. Troll, this is not representative of me talking shit to you. I want you to understand that, okay? Sadly, what's happening, a lot of these marathons is we get initial support for like the first hour, and then it's dead for like 4 or 5 hours. And all of a sudden at the end, and it's like, well, that's not how it's going to work. You know, if we get it up front, then I could even here's the thing. Think of it this way. Let's say, for example, I had gotten a whole bunch of support, $500, $600, $700 of support at the beginning of the stream. Then I could have paced it out to stay buzzed. And I could have been buzzed over the entire marathon. And it would have been a better marathon. In my opinion, I think it would have been a better event. When it happens like it's happening now, I can't drink it all. It doesn't even make sense. I'm going to be offline. What's the point? Right? Okay. All right. Last shot of the marathon. Thank you guys. It was a great event. I had fun. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. All right. Last one. That's pretty good bourbon. It's probably not the best I've had, but it's pretty darn good. It's actually better. There was this other one that I had bought that was more expensive, and this is much better. What the hell was it? Bullet? You guys ever had Bullet bourbon? I don't like it. There's 2 different kinds of Bullet bourbon that I've tried, and I don't like it. And a lot of people say that it's good or whatever, but I don't really like it at all. This is good. This has good flavor because it's sweet. And like I said, it has that nuttiness, a little bit of earthiness to it. This is delicious. I don't know what's up with the Bullet thing. Why everyone says that it's good, and I tried it, and there was 2 flavors. So first I tried the rye, and I tried the other one, and I didn't like either one. I was like, okay. All right. I got to get out of here. Thank you guys. Great stream. What's this? Okay, that was good. Admittedly, that was good. Someone tipped $2 and said, so Rich already has a tattoo of you on him. Next, he's going to have your glove imprint on him. Damn. No, I'm not boxing, Rich. I'm not. I don't care. See, here's the thing. This is what you got to understand about me, is that I'm not desperate and I'm not a money-motivated guy in that regard. It doesn't matter how much someone would offer me. I would still not do it. I don't want to beat up that guy. I don't want to beat up that guy. I don't want to beat up anyone, honestly. I'm just happy where I am in life. I don't want to fight anyone. I'm cool. I'm chill. I'm enjoying my life again, my streams, my life with my wife. I don't want to start drama. I want to be fighting people. I'm doing this for me and my family. I'm not doing this, to go fight people. You understand? All right. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. About 90 minutes of just chilling. And I will see you next month for the Halloween marathon. Be sure to nominate the games, and I'll see you then.